Hello, I'm Matt Cooke with the latest headlines from BBC News. The man accused of murdering 3 women in the Bradford area has been remanded in custody. When asked to confirm his name in court, 40-year-old Stephen Griffiths called himself the Crossbow Cannibal. He's accused of killing Susan Blamires, Shelley Armitage and Susan Rushworth, who all worked as prostitutes in the area. The remains of Susan Blamires were found in a river this week. The other 2 women are still missing. The number of bomb disposal experts being killed in Afghanistan is unacceptable, according to a coroner. Stuart Fisher returned a verdict of unlawful killing at an inquest into the death of Captain Daniel Shepherd in July last year. The 28-year-old died while defusing a device in Helmand. BP say their efforts to stop the oil leak into the Gulf of Mexico are at a critical point. They say they've managed to stop the flow, but it won't be known if that will hold for another 48 hours. President Obama is visiting the Gulf Coast to see for himself the progress being made. David Cameron said the coalition government's task begins with the deficit in his first major speech since becoming Prime Minister. He said an emergency budget on June the 22nd would set out ways to reduce the national debt and offer Britain a credible plan to live within its means.
Today, the British state is borrowing £1 for every £4 that it spends. Our budget deficit is actually set to overtake that of Greece. And if we don't deal with this, there will be no growth, there will be no recovery.
2 teenagers whose deaths were linked to the drug methadone had not in fact taken it. That's according to a toxicology report into the deaths of 18-year-old Louis Wainwright and Nicholas Smith, who was 19. Their deaths sparked deep concern about the then legal substance. It was subsequently banned. The former Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott has been made a peer in the dissolution honours list. He moves from the Commons to the Lords along with a number of former Labour ministers, including John Reid and John Hutton. The former First Minister of Northern Ireland, Ian Paisley, has also been made a peer. Well, those are all the latest headlines. You can get more on all those stories and the rest of the day's news at bbc.co.uk/news.